Hello everyone! Today we will create a button animation. I created an empty project as usual with index HTML and style CSS. Now we just create some markup for our project and then create the style CSS for this. So let's get started. First of all, we need to create a div, the class wrapper, and we create a link with class button, and href make a step like this, and then we create a span element with class button text like this. It's faster creation of elements. So great. And now we need to create a span element with text. For example, its text will be subscribe. So great. We create our markup, and now we need to go to our style CSS file and just need to move these classes to this. For this transfer we need use as usual our plugins. We move it faster. So great. And we just open live server for preview. It's our button. So great. First of all, I add visibility of button. It's like some text visibility, and make this button in the center of the page. For this I just text height 100%, display flex, justify content center, region item center, and add background. For example, background will be with RGB format like this. So great. Now we just stylizate our button with text. For this we need to add some styles. First of all, I add position relative for button, height, display flex, justify content center, origin item center, add some padding, 0, 15 pixels like this. Font size will be 24 pixels. Better. Text transform uppercase as usual. Letter spacing, for example, 5 pixels will be enough. Yes. And add some animations. For example, like this, and top 0 and overflow hidden. Great. Now I stylizate our button. For our button I add font family, Arial, like this, and add position relative and display inline block So great. We create our button and stylize it. Now I need to create a background for our text. I will use pseudo elements before and after for this. So before and this, after, and set content empty, position absolute, width 50%, like this, and height 1000%, 100%, and background color, and that's all. Now we just need to stylize background text. For before I just left 0 and z index 2, z index 2, and for after I add right 0. So great, but we don't see our text now. For see it, we need to add for our text some style. We need to, for our span element, for the span, we need to add more z index, position relative, and z index 5. So great, it's more better. And now we need to add color for our button. For example, color is RGB 0, 0.3, like this. So great. Before and for button after, like this. Content empty, position absolute, it's 100 pixels, like this. Height border, for example, red. So great. And now we just top and left set that index and move it with margin left for 30 pixels. So great. Now I add hover for our button. For it I just call our button with pseudo element before and copy it, change for after, and add color example, is RGB, more red, like this. So it's a little bit better. And now we just add some transitions for better animations. For example, here we add these transitions. So great. For example, like this. It's more better. So great. For our, here we edit, and here we need to add two animation. For example, like this. So great. Okay, and now we just effect for our button. When we click for this, I add effect click with pseudo class active. For this, I just need to use button active, and for button text, I need to change top. For this, add some transitions for our animations. For example, it will be so fast. And change and end box shadow like this, and change it for less. So we have such effect when we click to the button. Let's make it down. So great. And now we just need to remove a line. When we hover to the element, we see the line, this. So for this, we need to call our button, hover, and text button, text before, and set width so 100%. Set width 100%. So great. And now we just need to make a rotate of this square for our lines. For this, I need to use a keyframe. For example, name will be rotate. For 0% will be transform, for example, rotate 0 degree, and for 100% it will be transform, rotate like this. So great, we create our rotate, and now we need to add animation for our button. For this we need to use our pseudo-elements before for button and copy it, and after for before we just call our rotate when we just create it here, and add animation for 20 seconds. It will be infinity inner. So great, make such effects, and for this I add 25, for example. So now we just need to change I have a mistake. I need to set here minus, and now we see the result. So great, when we hover to our button, this line is disappear and the button become up. When we click button down and when we move our cursor, we have the line again. So great, now you know how to do it. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, put likes, leave comments. It motivates me to release more cool video on YouTube. Thank you, bye.